Hey everyone, and welcome back to my craft room. My name's Julianne Richards and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in southern Tasmania. This is the third and final card of my October 2021 Whimsy and Wonder class by mail. This is probably the simplest of the three cards that we've done today, but by the same token, I think it's just as pretty, probably more so. It's this lovely one here. Stampin' Up! Have done wonderful things for us this year and given us these beautiful laser cut snowflakes which just sort of glimmer. They have a really sort of shimmery side. They have a flat side as well that you could colour. If you were very gentle with your brush strokes, you could colour them different colours, but I've put these with the white shimmer facing upwards, and it is just beautiful. And they've obviously thought ahead, because the little centre, the little, what is it, hexagon, I suppose, of the centre of the snowflake fits perfectly the size of our large Stampin' Dimensionals. So it is all in all a beautiful card, and I love this pink designer series paper with the little snowflakes on it, and this candy stripe one here with the silver is also just lovely. Okay, the main colour here is Blushing Bride, and we've got our sentiments stamped in black. So if you open up the kit, you'll probably notice there's not much to this one. As I said, it's very simple but very lovely. So you've got your envelope, obviously. Don't know why I bothered giving myself an envelope, but it's all good. Okay, so you've got a Blushing Bride card base, normal size card base, 8 1/4 by 5 3/4, scored in the middle. You've got a piece of cardstock for the inside there, which we're going to glue in shortly. You've got a piece of cardstock for the outside. So make sure you don't get those two pieces of cardstock mixed up. One of them is actually bigger than the other. So see there, the one is actually probably 1/8 of an inch bigger than the other one. So the big one is for the inside and the smaller one is for the outside. Okay, so I don't get mixed up, I'm going to glue that one in, so you guys know what I'm like when it comes to getting my cardstock muddled. So get that one in before I have a disaster. Okay, now there will be no mistakes. Well, she says confidently, when she shouldn't be. So once that's done, I'm going to pop that to the side. Okay, so we're going to use our two lovely pieces of designer series paper and going to pop them onto this piece of basic white cardstock. So they are again cut slightly smaller than the cardstock, so you're going to have a very small border of white all the way around. So first of all, I'm going to pop the pink one down. Just look at the candy stripes on the back of that. Isn't that just wonderful? Just the colours of this collection are to die for. So I'm going to pop the pink one with the snowflakes facing up. You could flip it over if you wanted, if you prefer the candy stripes. Have no worries if you wanted to do that. So just gluing that to the left-hand side of your basic white layer mat, and then again you've got a very small border all the way around. Then we're going to bring in the silver side, the silver candy stripes. The back is not quite as nice, but yeah, so we're going to glue that onto the right-hand side. Now they may overlap slightly, but it won't be a lot. So again, you want to leave the same sort of border, bottom, right, and top for this one. So it just looks like a continuous sheet of designer series paper with a seam down the middle, obviously. So you've got that there. Look, and to be honest, this card is practically finished. It's amazing. Okay, so here's one of our beautiful snowflakes. So it's all in a little piece of paper just to keep it safe, and you just need to very gently break those little attachments, those little, what do they call them? Anyway, you know what I mean, the little bits of paper that are attaching it to the outside, just very serrations, aren't they? Just basically break them very, very gently, because it is very, very, very fragile. And there you've got your little snowflake. Now I'm going to grab a dimensional and pop it smack bang onto the other side, the wrong side of your snowflake, smack bang into the middle. And as I say, it fits almost perfectly. Flip that over and pop it onto the pink side of your card, sort of as middle as you can, sort of middle, top and bottom, but over towards the left-hand side on the pink. So as central on the pink as you can. There we are. Okay. As I say, this one's nearly done. I'm going to bring my card base back in and attach that. No ribbon, nothing. I don't think it needed anything else. And pop that on there. So you've got a larger border of the pink and then a nice little skinny highlight of the white. There we are. Okay, so I think this is a wonderful card if you were making multiple cards, to give away sets or something, because it just is the easiest thing you've ever seen. So I'm going to use this. I've got this little stitched sentiment box here for you with the bannered ends. Now I'm trying to remember, I think it's from Tasteful Labels, if you've got that one at home and you want to cut some more. So it's from Tasteful Labels, and it just fits this little sentiment from the set. If you've got another sentiment that you prefer to use, then it's entirely up to you, one that would fit that sentiment box. But this Let Your Heart Be Light fits it pretty much perfectly. So I'm just going to bring it closer to myself so I can line it up. It's going to be a tight-ish fit, but it's worth it if you can get it right. Let your heart be light. There we are. For once I did it just right. There we are. Okay, light like a snowflake. Okay, so on the back, pop another couple of dimensionals. Attach it to our card, and there, my friends, card number 3 is done. So over to the right hand side for the sentiment, towards the bottom, not all the way down, but towards the bottom, and there you have it. There is card number 3. I think actually my snowflake should have gone a little bit higher. Now I look at it. Anyway, it's all good. Don't know if it'll come up now. I don't want to rip the paper. There you are. So there's card number 3. All dazzle and snowflakes and beautiful. So there you are. Okay, so as I say, be very careful with those snowflakes though, because they are very, very, very fragile. Okay, so that's card number 3 of our time together today. I hope you enjoyed all 3 of those cards. If you're interested in doing classes with me in the future, please send me an email or go to my Facebook page and drop me a message. Unfortunately, it does have to be Australian residents for my classes, but if you live in Australia and like to do the classes, please drop me a line. So there's our 3 cards for this class. I'm going to start now. I've finished that. I'm going to start looking at November. I don't know what we're going to do for November, but I'm sure it will be wonderful. Okay, so thanks for joining me, and I will see you all next time.